It doesn't seem like there's a physiologic addiction like you see with, say, alcohol or other substances that work with that receptor, such as benzodiazepines, barbiturates, but certainly there's the psychological craving. The research is still being conducted on the long-term effects and the long-term addiction potential, but certainly there's a psychological craving, absolutely.
And what I hear from the residents in the downtown area, as well as the HPD officers that patrol the downtown area, that it causes someone to be verbally and physically aggressive?
It can. So there's different chemicals. Sometimes they look more comatose, or what we call dissociated, where they stare out almost catatonic. Other times they're very agitated and it can be dangerous. Yes.
Thank you.
Councilmember Bradford.
Thank you, Mayor. Doctor, thanks for coming down and helping just get the word out publicly that this Kush is bad. This casual social usage is done. Talk to me about the Houston experience. What's happening in Houston? What have you seen in Houston say the last 2 years as it relates to rate of use, etc.?
Well, I haven't been here for 2 years yet, but there's no question that it's the most prevalent drug abuse behind marijuana or alcohol. We don't even have readily available statistics, but I probably see or hear about 3 or 4 patients in my emergency room at Benton, and probably 1 or 2 at Texas Children's every day. And you consider the number of emergency departments, some locations where this is even higher, and this is a widespread problem in Houston.
Are you saying that it has surpassed the introductory use of marijuana?
No, it's second to marijuana.
Second. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, Mayor.
Councilmember Stardy.
Thank you. Thank you for coming down. We appreciate it very much. Everything I've heard, Kush is bad. There's no doubt about it. Once again, I'm not one of those people. I'm pretty naive when it comes to drugs. I haven't been around much, if any at all, in my lifetime. So I guess I ask a hard question, Mayor. What according to the testimony of the doctor that we have, that it was in 2012, you said, that the federal law, or
Yes, this is definitely what was happening.
there was a federal law that was put in place. What assurances do we have that what we're doing is not going to be unenforceable as well? Because I'm concerned about that. We give the tools to the police officers and ask them to go and enforce it, and then we come back to the table again and again and again. Is there something in what we're doing today that's going to make a difference, that creates a confidence in moving forward?
There's also state law that has been difficult to enforce because the state law refers to the chemical compound. And if can I have a motion to extend?
Motion.
Second.
Favoring opposed, motion carries, and the compound gets constantly tweaked. We went a different route with the ordinance in consultation with the state attorney general, focusing on the packaging, marketing, and the display of the product. This is really aimed as much at the stores that sell it as it is the people who may be using it. Because it is marketed as, it's like candy cigarettes in some ways. You know, it's like safe, it's just another version of pot, which is not true, and it is available in neighborhoods.
So it's very misleading, and it's so what we're saying is that the parents need to be very aware and educating, and our teachers and all should be out there educating our children that this is not safe. It's something that's very misleading and very dangerous. So I guess what I'm hearing from the administration is that we're taking that approach, and how do you feel about that?
Well, I can't speak about enforcing laws or anything like that, but I think probably the most effective thing we can do is making sure that the public realizes this is not a safe, legal alternative to marijuana. We need to emphasize how dangerous this is and how illegal it really is, but particularly how dangerous it is. I think, at least for some of the users, we could make a difference if they understood the serious consequences of this drug. I mean, people just don't understand that right now. You know, laws may or may not be effective, but I think our best shot is just better public education and better screening at the beginning. And by screening, I mean taking good history and talking with the children when they're young, not so much testing the emergency department, which is a controversial area.
Thank you.